Hello and welcome to my second video. I still can't quite figure out the audio recording on my camera, so for now I'm just going to do a voiceover. Here I am cleaning out the murder toilet with my handy shop-vac due to a backup in the line. Cutting the floor out. Coming back again with my shop-vac. Here, trying to get everything that is loose pulled up. Here I am again, making some cuts in the flooring because I want to pull out all of the subfloor and the hardwood underneath it that has been rotted out and, it's just been wet for a long time. If you notice, this door has gotten in my way a few times. You'll see later that I just gave up and took the door off completely for ease of access. It is now the next day. I am about to remove the toilet. I recorded all of this, but I'll only show you a snippet because, well, let's just say it will save you from some plumber's crack. Needless to say, I did remove the toilet. Here we are the next day again. The toilet is gone. Now I'm turning my focus to the water line. It took me some time to figure out which shutoff valve was right. The two that are in line did not work, so I had to shut the main water off. Have this 5-gallon bucket that I got from a restaurant that used to have pickles in it. And it took a long time for that pickle smell to not be present anymore. What you'll see next is me hilariously trying to undo this fitting. As you can imagine, this fitting hasn't been touched in a very, very long time. So I struggle with it a lot, but I'll leave most of it in to see the struggle. And it's a good thing that the video is muted because there was a lot of cussing that was taking place during all of this. Get the bucket out of the way. Step one. Get the bucket again out of the way. This is a mixture of me talking to myself, trying to determine the best route. It almost turns all the way and then gets caught up on this little piece of wood that's right there. But let's turn it back around. This time I say to myself, okay, I'm going to get this part. Adjusting my pliers, trying to turn it at the nut, but the nut was just not So I finally just decided to grab hold itself. There, finally breaks free. Now I'm in the clear to remove it. Success. Now I continue moving the old shutoff valve, rest that pipe. I apologize for the lighting. I'm in a very small room in the basement that doesn't have the best of lighting. What transpires next over the course of the next few days is a number of trips to my local hardware store, Ace Hardware, here in Western Massachusetts, to find the right fitting, right type of fitting that will cap off this water line so that I can turn on the water to the house. That is the first fitting I bought. No dice. Jumping ahead, have a great piece. 3-inch, 3/8 inch pipe with a 3/8 inch cap. Here I am showing you how shiny it is. I guess I am talking about it. Maybe the frustration of having to go to the hardware store numerous times to get the right fitting. Again, I apologize for the lighting. I've since purchased a few lights for the camera. So hopefully this is not an issue any longer. Taking that shut-off valve piece off again so I can put the new pipe and cap on. Just letting the water drain out onto the floor. At this point, I did not use any kind of plumber's tape or plumber's putty. Just simply screwing the pipe into the existing water line. And from here, I'll give you two guesses as to whether or not this worked. Really cranking it down too hard. I should not have been cranking it down that hard. I do wonder if I messed up the thread somehow, as we'll see a little later on. Jumping ahead a little bit, I turned the water back on. Certainly leaked a lot, as you can imagine. So here I am adding plumber's tape or thread tape, whatever you would like to call it, some sort of Teflon thread tape. Which I really should have done in the first place if I would have sat and thought about it. But we're now the home stretch. Here I'm getting the pipe in place. I did get two caps from the hardware store, both 3/8 inch caps. One was just a little bigger than the other one. So I did go with the bigger one. I really cranked this down pretty hard. Maybe a little too hard, as there is still a small, very slow leak coming from that pipe. But that'll do it. After this, I did some cleanup. I shop vac that whole area. Now on to the next steps of what to actually do with this area of the basement. This is next to our laundry room. We are really the only ones who will ever be down here. And we just have some decisions to make. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this somewhat enjoyable, and I'll catch you on the next one.